Sean here. Welcome back to another vlog. I'm going to be quiet today because I feel like I'm in a library. I'm at Koi Te. Just a local spot, not too far from where I live. They do offer 300 megabits per second internet speeds for Wi-Fi, so that I thought was interesting. I got kicked out of my apartment for a little bit. Housekeeper knocked, and she needs to clean today instead of tomorrow. So I was like, sure. So she needs about a half hour. And who am I to say no to getting my apartment cleaned a day early? So I thought I'd pop over here and have a quick chat and see what's going on. Not a whole lot, to be honest. Today I was at the gym, worked out, changing it up a bit because I was found that I was definitely hurting myself with working my core more than I should. And I tested it today just to see if the one machine that I thought was causing me the problems was. And I was right, because I just had to do a couple of reps on it and I could feel the twinges. And I'm like, okay, so that's the one that did it. So not a big deal. Just to better to know what's causing the issue than not, so I could minimize the impact of it. So my glasses because they're dirty. I was just at home watching TV, contemplating what I was going to record tonight. And this wins. I was going to go for a walk anyway, but it's been raining, so I'm waiting for the rain to stop. And literally the rain stopped, knocked on my door, and I was like, oh, I'm out. I'm leaving. So I had to do I did my kitchen dishes. I don't expect her to wash my dirty dishes from lunch, so I took care of those real quick and then left. And I thought I'm going to come over here because they've got really good AC. It's just after the rain, I always find it really, really muggy, and it's busy right now too. It's 5 o'clock, so everything outside is just like, ooh, everyone's leaving school, work, whatever it is. And I'm like, I just want to go and find a place to relax. So that's what we're doing here. I had a fun night last night. After I got home from recording my video, I stopped at a grocery store, picked up some food that I need to cook off. I'm going to make like a pasta sauce. And because I got all those tomatoes the other day. So I've been like, ooh, I want to get some meat. And so I got everything, and I was going to cook that last night. And then I got a call from my friend Austin. You may recall late last year. I think it was like in December. He contacted me, Austin Tukwa. He has a YouTube channel, and he did an interview with me for his channel, and it helped a lot on the channel. I got a lot of folks came over. So if you came from Austin's channel, hi, before. So anyway, he said he was in Siem last night and wanted to get together and have dinner. So I was like, absolutely. So we met. We had dinner down at our place, and because I just asked him, like, what do you want? He just said, so anything. So it was nice. We just got to hang out and chit chat, and he's in town to do an interview and was asking me if there's anybody I knew that would be interested. And so I gave him some names. I talked to some of my friends and asked if they were interested. And so could be getting interviewed, which is nice. He's a really nice guy. Like, outside of the interview and YouTube stuff, we've kept in touch. So it's nice having a friend that lives in another city. I think if I ever get to Phnom Penh again, he said, make sure to let him know, because he was he was upset. I think it was back in January. I went to Kampot, and I just came through Phnom Penh. I was only there for a day, and I was just doing a lot of filming during that day, and I just didn't have a lot of time. Because I would have contacted him, but I just looked at my schedule and the hotel I was in, and I just knew that I wasn't going to be up for it. What I told him was that I booked a hotel in Phnom Penh when I was there, and I go cheap rooms when possible. I think I was paying like $12 or $13 a night in downtown Phnom Penh, so it was like dirt cheap. And I was trying to remember, like, I thought it said G floor, which I thought was ground floor, and I was wrong. Because when I got there, first off, the hotel was being renovated. So before there was like a convenience store or a shop downstairs, and that was completely gutted. And it was just all construction. So they had like another area just down the street where you checked in at. So you go and you check in, and then they walk you over to your hotel. I'm thinking, okay. And I realized that I'd stayed there before. I'm like, okay, maybe it's going to be up in that, like, the second floor. No, no. I was on the roof. So it was 6 floors up when I was done. And after a long day of traveling, and, I got into town late because of the train and traffic, and I was just like, I was so exhausted. Because I was, would have contacted them and say, hey, I'm in town. I just got here. Let's go and grab a drink or something. And then I got there. I was just like bagged. And that was after a full week of being in Camp Pot, right? So I'd done a lot of walking and stuff. So I was just like, I got some videos to edit. I'm going to sit in my hotel room and chill out. And then the next morning I got up and went out and did the walk and a couple of videos that I did there. I was going to do more. And then I realized that I was tired. So I was like, I think I'll just go back to my room. So I grabbed food, went back up, and I'm like, I'm not climbing up and down 6 flights of stairs again. I'm like, I'm done for the day. Every time I climbed it, I was exhausted. So I was like, I'm going to check that hotel off my list of places to go. Just not for me. It was fine down on the lower floors, but not if you're going to get stuck up on the rooftop with no elevator. Man. Yeah, so this is a mango green tea. $1.90 for a small. You pay for it in these places. They are, it's a chain. They make very specialized drinks and fancy when they're making them. She was like mixer and shaking up like a cocktail. And, they ask you how much sugar you want and how much ice. And I was like, half sugar, regular ice. And so, and I still find it pretty sweet, even at half sugar. I'm glad. I think it's a fruit juice. Yeah, it's tea and fruit, so no big deal. So yeah, still trying to get to Angkor Wat. Every time I figure, okay, it's good, I'm gonna go, and then the heavens open up, or I see the clouds start rolling in. So today, after I was at the gym, I thought I would go into town and I would, have lunch or something, and then film a video. And I also thought, well, let's go to a Met phone, because I wanted to inquire about getting the internet and what it would require and what I need to do. And nothing really. The 3-month contract you sign for, you pay for it in advance. So it'd be, I think, $45 for 3 months. But you also get, I think it was 4 months instead of 3. So they give you like a break, which is fine. I'm happy with it. And then you also get 2 SIM cards with 5 gigabytes each of data. So I'm like, So I've got my backup phone. I got my iPhone. So it's like, I could have data on those 2 and just have them as backups. So not a bad thing. I'm going to probably order that tomorrow. Just going to double check with my landlord tonight just to make sure he's okay with it, because I just need to come in and make sure. And it's on fiber. I double check that. It's unlimited internet. There's no, data cap or anything on the internet for home, but it's 50 megabits a second, so which is plenty fast for what I need. Definitely slower than the gigabit I had back in Canada, but I was also paying $220 a month for internet back home. But that was I still boggles my brain that my monthly rent, like my regular bills, come up to be less money than I was spending just on internet back in Canada. It's nuts, absolutely nuts. you know, my brain wiggles. So yeah, anyway, after I got done that, I was going to go and film. And then I remembered that the other day, when I was on my way back from the market, I remembered that I was due to get my anti-parasite medication. So, and if you're wondering what the hell that's about, I found out that the locals here every 3 to 6 months take a pill, 3 days. Kind of helps get rid of some of the parasites. It's just found in dirt, fruit, vegetables, food. So just kind of, part and parcel with life here in Cambodia. So I'm like, I'm due. So I stopped into the pharmacy and picked it up. It's $1.25. So I get 3 pills. And today was my last day. And you have to take it with food. I was taking it at lunchtime. So I was like, I didn't bring it with me. So I like, do I go home and grab it and then go out for lunch? Or do I just go home and make lunch? So I made lunch. I'll just go out for dinner or something later. Then I'm like, ugh. But yeah, one of the side effects of it, even happened last time, was that on the last day, I ended up getting like an upset stomach from everything. I think just like all the garbage in my system going, bye. I don't know. It could be psychosomatic. But yeah, I don't have an upset or a dodgy stomach. It just don't. It just feels uncomfortable. So I don't know. Could be anything. This is really nice. I think I'm going to have to bring my laptop in here one day, test out the system. But yeah, it's a beautiful area. They have, here, I'll show you. So they have windows. I'm on the second floor. But wraps around. Beautiful. Good. Good aircon. Nice. Comfortable. I thought I was on a stool. Like, why does it lean when I lean forward? I thought it was like a full-on stool. Here, I'll show you what it is. Maybe I can. Okay, now I can see. That's what I'm sitting on. When I looked down, I just thought it was like the whole top. And I'm like, okay, I thought, kid from the 70s, man. You think everything. Oh, stop it. This thing's driving me nuts. There we go. That's what I want. And then just move there, slightly. And we do that, and we go, stop the fiddling, stupid thing. So, yeah, I am now done on my medication. I don't have anything to do tomorrow. Weekends are fun for me now because I don't have anything scheduled. Like usually I have like working out 3 days a week. I have coffee 1 day a week, and then I've got my housekeeping 1 day a week. So I have 5 days. Usually things are all like, but having her come in today was like perfect. Really good. So anyway, it is what it is. Having tea, just relaxing. I got to stay out of the house for a little while. So I think I'm going to sit here and go on my phone and just surf for a little while. And relax. So anyway, nothing fancy today. No big adventures. Just sit down and chill. These happen. Like I said, I was planning on doing a walk tonight. So, but the way that the skies and everything are, I thought it was more prudent to get that. I made it dark because I clicked on the background. Anyway, if you like my content, please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you're still here, you're so inclined, I'll put a link over here to another video. Anyway, see you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.